Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. Celebrating 10 years of award-winning car talk, it's the In Wheel Time car show, your weekly go-to all things automotive place. Today, coming to you from the 25th annual Keels Wheels Concours de Elengance at the Lakewood Yacht Club in Seabrook, Texas. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars, King Conrad DeLong, Jeff Zekin, and Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Today's special broadcast sponsored by Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bayway Chevrolet, and Bayway Lincoln. I need to do some stuff over here.
And they have some inventory. So if you're looking for a car, they're a place to go see.
Absolutely.
And they got cars on the ground.
Yes, they do. And I did want to mention the fact that there are a lot of cars that are being snapped up right now because there continues to be a declining amount of cars on dealership lots across the Houston area and actually around the world.
Just drive by one of the dealerships and look at the way that they're parking them with a big hole in the middle, and all the cars.
This is all because of the chip shortage.
So all the units are moving.
Thank you. Let me have that.
That's
not yours. That's mine. You can't. Don't touch it.
Don't bring it over here.
Don't touch it.
David Ainsley's going to touch it.
Well, another thing that's going to lower the inventory on cars is the hailstorm up in Oklahoma happened.
Well, not only Oklahoma, but it went up through Arkansas as well.
They lost 1,000 new cars in Norman, Oklahoma this Wednesday.
I really don't know as if that's going to affect a majority of the dealerships here in Houston, Texas.
It absolutely will, because they're all in the same region. And what's going to happen is General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, Nissan, Honda, they're all going to divert a little bit of inventory to replace the inventory that's destroyed up there.
That happened to me in a rental car in Amarillo, Texas. Flew in, got a rental car, made some appointments.
Did you get the insurance that comes with the rental car?
No, I called the insurance company, and when I took it back to the airport, they said, park it with all the other ones.
All the other damaged
about
ones?
30
hail-damaged
vehicles. Hurts.
Hurts a lot.
It did. It really did hurt.
Hurts your pocketbook.
Put a hurt on all those units.
Oh, ding. If you're not going to ding it, Don.
He's moving it again.
Now. There. How's that?
Hubba hubba.
So our next guest is a old friend of mine.
Whoa, easy.
Now, he's not necessarily old.
There you go.
But I've known him for a long time. Let me put it that way.
Is that fair?
Gary Garnett and I worked together back in the 80s.
1880s?
Yeah, 1880s.
1880s, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Gary, what was the name?
It was Travel Vision. We did the travel videos, Blockbuster and the Travel Channel, and Don was one of our talents.
Yeah.
Oh, be darned.
He has a great voice.
Don had talent?
We didn't put him on camera. We just tried to keep
Yes, he
the
does have a
voice
good
on.
voice. He's actually on hold in Methodist Hospital. So
That's
you
right.
call into Methodist Hospital and they talk to you. It's Don's voice.
So at any rate, it's good to see you, Gary Garnett. And, I know that this has been a real issue to get this thing on
Challenge,
the road. Challenge to say the least, because last year it was COVID, so no show, and that was kind of like at the last minute that you had to make that decision.
Yeah.
And now this year
We're all getting pneumonia.
Here we've got the rain.
And we're not going to get pneumonia, though. We didn't order that at all.
No,
Okay.
it's all good. But, the marketing aspect of promoting Keels and Wheels, I know, to get the word out, do you really need to get the word out? Isn't the word already out?
This year has been incredible. With COVID, obviously, we canceled. We rescheduled for October. We canceled. We rescheduled for May. About the end of March, we pretty much got the world open back up. Our commissioner and everybody, the Seabrook City said, okay, let's do the show. So we basically had 30 days to jump in and put this thing together and roll with it. It's been incredible. People want to get out so bad now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people are out here in the rain.
Yeah.
I'm a car nut and have cars myself, and seeing them out here in the rain almost breaks my heart. But they'll wash off, and we're gonna put the show on, rain or shine. Hopefully today we'll get a little clearer this afternoon, and then who knows? We'll be open all day tomorrow. We're crossing our fingers.
It'll be a sunshiny day tomorrow.
Exactly.
That's what I'm shooting for.
You need to plan on coming out here and spend the day.
You
Look
got
at
it.
Some
You got it.
stunningly beautiful cars, and you can come out today too. It's a boat show too.
Yeah,
and
they're
and
floating.
boats and water.
They're
Hey,
floating.
they all go together.
There is an arc. I saw an arc.
An arc.
out there.
There is one out
There's
there.
a-
We've
there's
just
an
got
arc.
it on standby.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm not going to use it, but
I'm
we
gonna
have
use
it
that
on
for fishing.
standby.
I'm gonna go fishing.
So you said you've got cars. What kind of cars do you have?
Oh my gosh! Well, I guess
I
the
didn't know
most
you were a car guy.
Oh yeah, I have been forever. But mine are not as much show cars to the point of I drive mine. I've got an '07 Roush Mustang convertible roadster I just got. I've got a '28.
It's a Roush. It's a Shelby event.
It's a Shelby. Shelby. I was just with Aaron Shelby. You know,
We
Aaron,
had him on the show earlier.
and so yeah, it is. And we have some incredible cars here, Ford and Ferraris. We've got both. A lot of. There's one little Ferrari over there that I don't know if you've seen it yet. They haven't uncovered it, but you're gonna have to look at it. It is an unbelievable.
Is that one of the movie cars? Oh,
Well, that one's not. No, but we've got the movie cars, and we've got Aaron Shelby's Cobras here. Numerous Cobras. And,
So
and
continue
GTs.
on. Yeah, he manages to change the subject. So let me go ahead and
Get us back on track.
Bring you back on track. So you've mentioned two. I'm ready for some more cars that you have.
I've got a 28 Model A Roadster, a 49 Ford pickup, a Prowler, 2001 Chrysler
Cool
Prowler.
car, yeah.
That's
Cool
a fun
car.
car. It's
Cool
a
little
fun
car.
Yep.
And several others, that I buy and sell them and play with them. And
Do you go to any of the local auctions or auctions in the United States?
I do.
The Barretts and such?
Yeah,
and
I've been to
Beacons?
all of them. We also have a new event. Lakewood's a private club, but we have a new event we started in January called Coffee and Cars. Obviously, that's not. There's a lot of them around.
Yeah.
But ours is for members only, or member guests or friends. The first one we had about 20 cars. I think.
Where is it held?
Right here in the parking lot. By the
Okay.
pool.
All right.
And what kind of vehicles?
Everything you can think of. We've got a lot of Porsches. We've got some Fords, Mustangs, GTs,
Corvettes?
Corvettes. A lot of Corvettes.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a member here, so
You know what? You know me.
I do know
be a
you.
guest.
You can come.
So
but
when
are you willing to say that publicly?
Yeah, I will. Okay, I'll
we
I'll
have
take
this on
that.
video now.
I'll take responsibility for that. Now, one of the things that I think is important about Keels and Wheels, obviously it's our 25th anniversary, and Bob Fuller and Paul Merriman founded this 25 years ago, but the neat thing is we're holding it at Lakewood Yacht Club, which is 38 acres, a private club, and everybody you see out here in umbrellas and soaking wet are members of Lakewood that are volunteering to put this show on.
Very nice.
This is very much in that aspect, kind of like the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Exactly.
They could not pull off the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo the way that you see it
Without the
today
volunteers.
without the volunteers. There's
Well,
35,000 of them
It's
out
the
there.
commitment also. These
Yeah.
people want to do it. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
And it's the camaraderie. It's the fun. Hey, we've got something to work toward.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, you can clean it all up and be back to what you were doing.
Don and I rolled in at 5:30 this morning.
I saw
Jeff
you.
was
I was
already
here.
Jeff Heisman was already here. We
Oh, yeah.
remember waiting on us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He had the door open for us. So,
Yeah.
yes, that's a big commitment.
It is, and last year with COVID, the membership really missed it. I mean, we had people saying, golly, when are we going to have Keels and Wheels again? I mean, this is going to happen again.
But
when we announced it in March, it was like we were having
Everybody
a
jumped on
birthday
board.
party or
Yeah.
Christmas. I mean, everybody just jumped on board, and I'm amazed to see all the people out here in the rain. And like you said, 5:36 this morning, we've all been up doing it. So
There's a lady that is part of the club and is a volunteer out here. Her name is Gail Mongan Kinney. And Gail and I worked together at KPRC Radio back in the 80s.
1880.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the
1880.
1880s.
Oh, my
Not that. No. But I was really surprised to see her. She rolled up on a golf cart. Don Armstrong. I'm going, come on, I'm getting arrested.
Again.
No, it's a fun deal. Of course, we've got all of our sponsors, and Texas Mattress Makers is a big sponsor this year. We've got a new area, and Keels Wheels is changing. We've got a new area called Club Concours, and this is a private area. It has its own private bar. We've got breakfast and lunch served by Lighthouse Charities, which is a local charity of ours, and Cole Garden Foundation, which is a youth foundation that is relatively new, but just making unbelievable advances. And then tonight at 7 o'clock, we have a concert in that area. nice part about it, we're all under tents over there.
Oh,
Very
nice.
nice.
So are we.
It's
Thanks
been,
to
yeah,
you.
It's become real popular if you got a tent.
Yeah, exactly.
A great place to hang out.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So what is the highlight that you see here today? Granted, all of the beautiful cars, I got that.
In wheel
But
time.
what is it that really gets you going as Gary Garnett?
That's an interesting deal because on Tuesday of this week, we had a couple people give us a boat to raffle off. Jack and Tammy Christenhall from San Antone
Wonderful.
have a 1956 Chris Craft. It's down here in the water called Rum Runner. It's a 26 foot. It's got
Wow.
air conditioning. The guy's in air conditioning, but it's an air conditioned boat with a little new engine in it. We are raffling that car off for charity.
And
We'll
can
start that today. They can buy it.
Raffling the boat.
Yeah, raffling the boat off. Yeah. No, nobody wants to raffle me off or Don. Okay, we've already clarified that.
There's no doubt.
He's raffle list.
Yeah.
The raffle tickets will be $50 each, or $5 for $200. We will do the drawing and award that boat on September 23rd at our Uncarked event, which is at the Flight Museum.
So Mike doesn't have to be here presently when he.
No, you do not have to be present. He gives me money. He's in.
So
He's
is there
in.
an opportunity for people to buy raffle tickets online on the Keels and
There
Wheels
will
website?
be. That'll be put up next week. This just happened Tuesday,
Wow.
and we've kicked it in. The boat's in the water down here. We'll be filming it here in a little bit. We're doing a online show with Saltwater Recon, and we'll be doing a lot of live stuff to our website. So
if any of our listeners and watchers are interested, keelsandwheels.com.
Right.
And they'll be posting up your ability to buy raffle tickets
Right.
to win this boat.
That's correct.
Jump on it because all that money goes to the local charities here.
That's right.
Go ahead, and it's Lighthouse. And
Lighthouse Charities, Coal Garden Foundation, Kids Harbor, and of course Keels and Wheels is a charitable organization.
Can you
also,
imagine winning
so.
a boat? That would be so cool.
That would
That would be really neat.
When you get through here, walk down and look at it.
Okay.
And I guarantee you, not one of you will walk away without getting a ticket from me.
I may go fishing in it.
Okay.
You could do that. It's air conditioned too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fish
Well,
in the summer.
And you know what? We've got a line on actual cane poles
We got
right
a
over
line.
there at the entrance.
I got a line on you, babe.
They got a line on you. So the other thing that I wanted to mention for those that don't know already is that all of these cars that are on display here and in competition, if you will, that they are all most of them new cars to the show. You know, you don't have the same cars every year, and this is a by invitation only event.
Correct.
And so I think that it's important to say that because you go to so many car shows, and rightfully so. That's the way
See
that
the same car.
You see the same car
Yeah.
year after year. That's
Auctions,
not the
too.
case here. And there is a standard by which the cars are accepted here at Keels and Wheels, and you have a committee that actually does that.
We do. We have a car committee. We've had 225 cars registered this year. We
Wow.
probably had, I don't know, I'm guessing, but 350, maybe 400 submitted.
So how do you tell someone they didn't make the cut?
It's not easy. I don't have to do that. The car committee does.
No, and let me tell you something. You know, if you've
with a
submitted,
text message. No.
if you submit a car and you're not accepted, it hurts.
Yeah.
It does.
You know, because my car is not going to. I thought that my car was top notch
winner,
and
yeah.
could get in here. And that's not to say that it's not of great quality. That's not to say that. There may be 2 or 3 cars that have already been accepted, just like
That's
yours.
right, yeah.
Right, and that's-
And
yeah.
it's that kind of thing. So it's. Hey,
But is there a limit on what you approve to get in? Like you said, there's 250, 350 that you entered. You have about 250 here.
A lot of them are, like he said, the same class. Maybe the car's already been accepted in that class. They're by class, so they're being judged. Now, a lot of these Cobras and Mustangs and stuff that are here are not being judged
Well,
because
it'd
it's Ford
features.
versus- They're featured cars.
the
this year.
theme of the
Yeah,
show.
Yeah.
So the next year you could expand it to maybe 275, 300.
Well, you only got so much
You
space.
You know, that's the biggest problem we have is the way we're growing right now, and with what we've done over the last 2 years while we were trying to get this show going, we've gone a lot more national than it's ever been. People
Right.
from all over
Right.
the country are bringing cars. So the competition is getting a lot stronger.
There are Amelia Island cars
Right.
that are here. There are
Pebble
Pebble
Beach
Beach
cars.
cars.
Pebble Beach cars.
Yeah. So, it continues to grow as far as
Right.
the competition is concerned among spaces that they have available. You know, that's part of the allure as far as a car guy is concerned, to get accepted at a car show like that, to put my car in competition because it's limited. And there's only so many slots available
Right.
for all the cars.
Do you find that you get car clubs that register or want to get in?
Yeah, we do. Actually, we've had a lot of the car clubs over the years, Ferrari and Cobra, and Cobra's a very active club around this area. And a lot of times we'll have a featured car where we have the cars in, but they're not actually judged.
Correct.
But again, we've only got so much space here, and our biggest problem is even off-site parking for the people coming in. We have shuttles and parking lots all up and down the road, so we have that covered.
And they're easy to find when you drive in, whether you're
Right.
coming in NASA
Right.
Road 1
Right.
or
Or
coming
146,
down 146.
yeah.
You're going to be able to find a place to park.
Absolutely.
And a shuttle that's going to take you right to
Right
the
to
gate.
the front gate.
And then you guys internally have golf carts buzzing around,
Right.
go get you at the front gate and bring you into the middle of all of this.
Exactly.
But bring your money to buy a raffle ticket.
Bring your money to buy raffle tickets. That's going to be a highlight this year. Plus Club Concours, we've got bars there. We have food being
now,
prepared.
Club, can I go to?
Yeah, is
not-
that
not
open to the public?
Is it open to the?
Because you know me, I could probably get you in. Okay? It would
people.
cost you $250
For 5 tickets.
For tickets for Saturday and Sunday. Okay, and you get breakfast, lunch, a party,
Concert.
bar, drinks,
Place to stay.
Place to stay. It's dry. So
All right.
when they kick you out of this tent, I have a place for you.
So it's great to see you. Thank you so
Well,
much
it's
for
good to see
stopping
you.
by. Yeah. And
You never know what comes around goes around. It's a small world out there.
It is. I had
Smaller
no clue.
than we all want to
when,
admit.
when I saw that Gary Garnett, wait a minute, I knew that name. And we obviously
Well, when Bob Fuller called me, and he said Don Armstrong's interviewing, I said,
who? Don
I said,
Armstrong.
Don Armstrong, really?
Yeah,
And he said, you know him? And I said, oh, yeah, wait till he gets me on.
exactly.
Well, tell us a story.
Now,
There-
we're going to
there-
keep the story. There's not a lot of good. There's a lot of good stories there. We had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah,
And,
when he owned Travel View, and he had a great collection of producers
I did.
and videographers, photographers, all of that stuff, and he put together a great product. That was then. I don't know as if that particular product would fly today because it's a different world. But our companionship goes way back to them. So anyway, thank you so much for stopping
Well, thank
by.
you
We
for having
really
us.
appreciate it.
Please let the people know this is a rain or shine event. Don't not come.
Still worth coming.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
worth coming to, and
Yeah.
even if you have to bring an umbrella and look around a little bit, it's still going to be a lot of fun.
Very good.
Thank you very
Gary
much.
Garnett.
Thanks, Gary.
Thanks you. We appreciate you. All right. I think that we have. Have you seen Mike Downs?
No, he's not coming, but we're going to replace him with, I believe, this young lady
Okay.
with the crown.
Oh,
on.
okay. Well, see, you know more than I do. So if you just write down her name for me.
I have no idea what it is.
Well, Mr. Mars will take care
is
of
she
that.
coming up for an interview?
Okay. Well,
and her name?
Yeah, he doesn't. He didn't even ask. Okay. Well, just bring her up here and I'll ask her. Okay. She clearly has a crown on her head, and it's Miss Kemah. Okay. Fine. Well, Gary, I'm sorry, but there's somebody a lot better looking than you, if you don't mind. Thank you so much. See, I exactly. Now, I don't know how this is going to work for you with your crown. Oh, well, there you go. I didn't know whether that was pinned on or not. So our guest now is Miss Kemah, and I'm sorry I don't know your name, but I know that you're going to. So pull that microphone up there, like that. Hi.
Don can wear the crown.
And who are you?
I'm Gabriella Garza, Miss Kemah, USA.
Gabriella Garza.
Yes.
Okay. And so tell me about Miss Kemah.
So it's a pageant that we have in the Kemah community, and it's the preliminaries for Miss Texas USA, which leads on to Miss USA and Miss Universe.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So have you been in the pageant business for a while?
I started about 2 years ago. I took a break, and I was actually on the Shooting Stars team for the Houston Astros.
Okay.
their
Oh,
cheer
very
team.
good.
So then I came back and won Kemah, and that was always my dream, was Miss Kemah.
So your background really is cheer.
Dance.
Dance.
Yeah, it's dance.
Dance.
But
There's a difference. There is a
somehow I
difference.
made it on the
There's a
cheer
big
team
difference,
for the
yeah.
Astros.
Okay. Well, that's. Well, you're clearly beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, very much.
Oh, I
And-
thought he was talking to me.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
No.
It was his bald head that I was. Yeah, it's
So
beautiful.
you grew up in Kemah area?
Yes, Pasadena, Houston, Kemah.
What high school?
I was homeschooled.
Oh.
I went to
Oh,
Lutheran South Academy for 2 years, and then I was homeschooled my last 2 years.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
pretty
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, what do you know about cars?
A little bit. I actually watched Ford versus Ferrari. My dad's a huge Ford fanatic, so I'm
Is your
excited
dad
to be
here?
here. No.
Are you
He's
glad?
not here. No, I'm sad. He should be here, but maybe tomorrow he'll come. I'll bring him along.
Well, he
Okay.
needs to come,
That's
and
good.
if he's a fan of the movie, he needs to see the movie
I
cars
know
that are
Mr.
here.
Shelby's here and
Shelby
Mr.
and Mr. Miles is here.
So, what are your duties here today?
I'm just visiting around, looking at cars and meeting different people and connecting.
You met us.
Yes, I met you guys. I got to be on the show.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you do in real life?
So I work in the oil and gas industry
Yeah.
as a technician analyst, which
Wonderful.
is basically making sure refineries don't blow up.
So, you have a degree.
That's good.
I'm a communications major.
You have a
so
communications
somehow I was in the oil and gas industry from communications.
Well, in South Texas, the oil and gas industry is generally the industry to be in.
yes.
Don has a lot of gas.
And Don has filmed a few of the mistakes that have happened here in
Exactly.
town.
I have. There is that. But this is not about me. This is about you. So, are you going to be here all day?
Yeah, I think so. We're just going to be walking around, seeing all the tents and meeting different people.
Good. And you're going to have all of the girls that want to be you.
Hopefully we'll recruit. We need more girls to compete next year.
How many young ladies were involved for you to beat out in this competition?
It was about 30 girls. And since it was COVID year, it was a bit smaller because it was during the pandemic. So it was in July. So we have our crown. I have a teen. Her name is Meadow Minter. So we've had our crown. It's going to be 2 years. So Miss Kemah's coming up in February.
So
Okay.
where do you go from here in what you do
Miss Texas.
for the yeah?
Miss Texas USA
And
is
when
in
is that?
September, Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
So, that's
we
when the
vote?
competition is.
Yes. So I'm training for that. So I've been training and getting ready for that
How
for
do
a
you
year.
train for something like that?
There's so much that goes into it. So you have to be healthy, you have to be fit, mentally stable, and then also you have interview training. So it's media training to be able to communicate.
So
'cause
we're
most of
training you right now.
Yes,
In
most of the
communication.
job
There you
is
go.
being
Hey.
interviewed.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of that and just different community charities, volunteering, getting to know people, networking.
And your job allows you to take time off and pursue this?
Yeah, most people don't know at my job. It's like two different worlds because it is a male-dominated industry.
Right.
So when you say pageant, sometimes people see it differently. But that's what I'm trying to prove is that anyone can be in pageants and make a difference, and it doesn't matter whether you're like a girly girl, a tomboy, whatever you do. It's like you can do both and manage it.
So there is opportunity for you, Don.
So
Yes.
the state pageant Labor Day, where is that? Is that here or Austin?
Yes, it's in
here.
the Hilton in Post Oak in Houston.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes,
But it
it's
moves
local.
around each year to different
It used
San
to.
Antonio. Also, oh, it doesn't move
It
around
used to. It
anymore.
hasn't been for years. It used to be like in Corpus Christi and different
Right.
cities, but now it's been in Houston for a couple of years.
And then where will the Miss USA pageant be?
This year it's in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's in November.
Who are these young ladies here filming you?
That's my director, Miss Kelly Williams.
Hi,
She
Kelly.
has the Kelly Williams Show.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very known in Kemah. She's my director, so
There you
she
go.
owns Miss Kemah
And
pageant.
this other young lady?
That's Miss Shelley, and she's our friend. She's
Okay.
helping us today and
They
guiding
are
us
her
throughout everything.
guards and her guardians.
Yeah.
As she's wandering around here
My girl
in the
group.
rain.
That's
And the umbrellas.
So
for
let's
her as
bring
well.
it back to the cars.
yes.
What kind of car do you drive?
I have a Buick Encore.
A Buick Encore.
Yes.
Okay.
She got a lot of stuff to carry around with her.
Well,
so.
there is that.
A lot of
And
tiaras, trophies.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
tiaras. That's right.
Have you seen anything here that you were really impressed with?
Walking in, we saw a Thunderbird.
The
Oh,
white,
okay.
the white
Yes.
56, 57?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to go see that one and take a picture with
Yeah.
it because I love it.
Into boating at all?
No, but I heard there's vintage boats here that are all like
Yeah,
wooden,
You-
so I'm
oh,
excited
oh,
to see
they're-
those.
As you go on
Beautiful.
around, you'll run into them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I love boats. I love being in the water. I'm a Pisces, so I'm a water sign. I love being in the water.
Oh, you'll love these boats. And then there's also some of the yachts that are in the back as well. And the owners of the yachts will invite you to come on the yacht, and they'll give you a
That's
little
so
tour of the
cool.
yacht. So, everybody kind of shares their passion for whether it's the cars or the boats that they have here.
I love 50s styles cars, too. I'm a huge fan of, like, the 50s era.
I am
so
too.
Yeah.
Seeing those is so beautiful.
Yes, I am too. But for a different reason, because I can relate. Okay.
You
Yeah.
were driving in the 50s.
No, well, I wasn't driving, but yeah. I'm familiar with the 50s. I had a sister, remember?
Mm-hmm.
She was 13 years older than me. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to be here throughout the day.
Yes.
Okay. And you got some umbrellas here to protect your beautiful hair, and so everything's all good in that regard. Okay. Well, we look forward to running into you later on.
Yes.
Thank you
so
very
much.
Thank you very much for stopping
And
by.
we're glad you can come here and practice your interview skills.
Thank
you
you.
go.
I love
Yeah,
talking
great.
to you guys.
Gabriella Garza, Miss Kemah, headed for Miss Texas.
Yes.
And then
Headed
Miss
for
USA.
Miss USA.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
good one.
much. We appreciate you stopping by. Okay, by the way, I wanted to remind everybody, if you'd like to get in touch with us, all you have to do is shoot us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. Yeah. So if you don't mind, can I recruit you? I'm talking to Mr. Ainsley here. Would you please set this up, because I have other things I need to do. And if you would set that up for me, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Because I did have some news that I had to get in. We do have some recalls. Subaru Crosstrek and Subaru Forester. Crosstrek 2018 to 2019 and the Forester 2019. Rear stabilizer bracket bolts may detach. That's not a good thing.
It's a directional control issue.
It is. And the Subaru Crosstrek and Impreza from 2018 to 2019. I'm sorry? Okay, thank you.
We have
He
our
actually-
sound engineer is engineering some sound.
Well, he actually didn't do too good of a job because he left one of the commercials out. But I'll fix that, so not to worry.
That's why you're the professional.
Let me go ahead and do everything. I did have it organized. So
Had
those
your
are
power
a
cord.
couple of recalls. So Tesla executive says driver likely behind the wheel in the deadly Texas crash. So now it's changed. Statement contradicts initial police reports that said no one was in the driver's seat. That was the Tesla wreck from a couple of weeks ago
Up in
the
Spring.
Woodlands area. All right. Tesla executive said Monday that the steering wheel of a vehicle involved in the deadly crash was deformed and that it was likely there was someone in the driver's seat at the time of the crash.
So did somebody crash it and run? Or
No, they were killed.
Well,
might have not been buckled, and depending on the angle of the accident,
and the
didn't
force and
stay in the
velocities and all
driver's
that, yeah.
seat.
The car was completely destroyed by fire after the
Right.
crash, and 2 people died.
right, kinetic energy for
Yeah.
All of that. 3 Democratic U.S. senators on Monday said they are introducing legislation that would require U.S. regulators to mandate installation of driver monitoring systems to ensure motorists pay attention while using systems like Tesla's autopilot. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has opened 28 probes into Tesla crashes to date, with 24 pending, where autopilot was suspected of being in use. The measure also requires the agency to study how driver monitoring systems can prevent driver distraction, driver disengagement, automation complacency, and the foreseeable misuse of advanced driver assist systems. And with assembly lines idled because they can't get enough microchips and demand for new vehicles booming, dealers across the country have disconcertingly watched their inventory wither away. Vince's GM Center is not going out of business, but the dealership's lot in eastern Colorado is so abnormally sparse that customers have assumed that it is. At the end of March, U.S. light vehicle inventory had shrunk to 2.4 million vehicles, the fewest in more than a decade, according to LMC Automotive. LMC expects the chip shortage to slash North American production by nearly 550,000 vehicles
Yikes.
in the first half of 2021.
Wow.
That's the first half. Okay? Automakers won't be able to make up even 1/3 of that loss before 2022. I did want to get those stories in before I got more distracted than I already am.
Gabriella's pumps were taller than your red pumps.
Uh-oh.
I was hoping that you wouldn't notice that, but
Should've asked her where
apparently
she
you
got
did.
'em.
I should
She's
have.
around.
Or
We'll have to look for
hers were beige, Don's are red.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew that, and thank you very much for telling everybody about my red pumps again.
Again.
Yeah. So is that. All right. Well, that is it for this hour of the In Wheel Time show. Hour number 3 starts here in just, is it 3? 2.
1, 3.
Whatever. I've lost complete track of time. Stay with us. We got more of the show coming right up. Houstonian-owned Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the most sought-after models in the Houston area today. When you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, you now have a place to go. General Manager Lincoln Stahl guarantees Bayway will beat any competitor's written price on the new vehicle you choose or pay you $1,000. Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is easy to get to on Highway 225 near Beltway 8 in Pasadena. Whether it's online or in person, you're welcome like one of the family. Bayway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.com. Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's premier cruise-in, and you're invited to join in. Whether you're a cruiser or spectator, Tailpipes and Tacos is the place to enjoy made-to-order breakfast tacos, fresh coffee, and mingle with Houston's fun car people. Mark your calendar for Saturday, May 15th for Tailpipes and Tacos at the Lupe Tortilla Mexican Restaurant in Katy, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tailpipes and Tacos is free and everyone's invited. You'll see collector cars, hot rods, customs, magnificent originals, and resto mods all at one location. Cars from all over Southeast Texas cruise in and show off in a friends and family event at the Lupe Tortilla Mexican Restaurant on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 in Katy. Drag racer, car enthusiast, and Lupe founder Stan Holt brings you Houston's hottest cruise in, Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, May 15th, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Lupe's in Katy. The In Wheel Time Car Show will be there too. Get your ride ready, and we'll see you at the Tailpipes and Tacos Saturday morning cruise in, May 15th, 8 to 11 a.m. at Lupe's in Katy, weather permitting. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.